And to take a deeper dive into what this means for North Carolina moving forward, we're bringing on our chief business correspondent, Taylor Young. Taylor, good morning. It's a big win for our state. So what does this actually mean, though, other than just a pat on the back?
Yeah, so this is really exciting news. I can't think of a better state to be the chief business correspondent in. But, to your question, this is so much bigger than just a good headline, right? So this ranking really took into account everything from job growth to the local economy to investments, taxes. And North Carolina quite literally swept the floor in nearly every single category here. So here are some of the facts and numbers that this ranking took into consideration. In 2024 alone, North Carolina reportedly added more than 18,000 new jobs and saw more than $16 billion in new investments. And this growth has continued into 2025. Just 6 months into the year, the state locked in over 23,000 new jobs and nearly $19 billion in business investments. So as a state, we are already surpassing last year's impressive metrics. Now, on top of that, CNBC says North Carolina has outpaced the rest of the country in attracting new companies. So yeah, this is a real win-win for the state of North Carolina.
And not to gloat, Taylor, North Carolina, we have found ourselves on the top of this list before.
Yeah.
Anything stand out that made it different this year?
I think what makes this win stand out above the other ones is really the timing. So CNBC says this year's most important factor was the economy, given the ongoing fears of a recession. And right now, we are seeing many companies kind of tightening their belts. They're hesitant to make more investments. They're hesitant to grow their workforce. So the fact that North Carolina's economy is being seen as stable and thriving, I think is really kind of standing out here, and that really speaks volumes, especially in an uncertain economy right now.
Taylor, I love this because, it puts it into context. Even though we see some vacant buildings or office spaces in Uptown there, compared to the rest of the nation, it says, okay, we're still doing good. How is it that North Carolina is managing to beat the odds when we're seeing other places continue to lose business?
Well, I do think a lot goes into this, including the cost of living here. We've seen the investments in infrastructure as well as the low cost of doing business here. But just from my previous reporting, I think a lot of this comes down to the fact that North Carolina does not depend on one industry, right? So yes, we're known as the banking capital of the South, but over the last couple of years, we've attracted businesses in the tech industry, in aerospace, in clean energy, manufacturing. So to have kind of a wide range of options there, it really kind of makes when the economy goes south, there's more spread out industries to depend on. Say if we were a city that really depended on tech, if the tech industry saw a bunch of layoffs, that would impact the majority of people living there. So I think it really comes down to variety here.
Taylor, other than the state updating their LinkedIn profile, hey, we're number one, look at us. How do we capitalize on getting a title like this?
Yeah, so this is so much more than bragging rights. So, this really puts North Carolina in the center stage for more potential investments, because everything in this ranking is exactly what CEOs, people who pick sites for businesses, even foreign investors, they want to invest in a city and a state that they know that they're going to thrive in. And this has a trickle-down effect on everyone, because it means more jobs, it means higher paying jobs. It means more business for local businesses and local economies. So yeah, this is, again, I can't say enough. This is a win for North Carolina. I think this is only setting us up to be a top potential leader for future lists like this.
I love it. Taylor, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
A+ on the report card.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.